watch a lot of them, so yeah, it's been something I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and today I am finally going to do it. So I am going to be performing a cranial nerve exam on you. Now, before I start, I would like to apologize if there's any noise coming from outside. I do live in dorms and people can be quite noisy sometimes. But with that being said, shall we get into it? Okay. So first, I am going to be testing your olfactory nerve, cranial nerve number 1. Now for this, I'm just going to ask you to close your eyes and close one of your nose. Okay. Now tell me what you smell. Very good, vanilla. Now close the other nose. Keep your eyes closed. Just close the other nose. Very good. Also vanilla. Now, did you notice, and you can open your eyes now. Now, did you notice any difference between the two sides, or were they more or less the same? The same? Okay. There we go. Now we can move on to cranial nerve number 2, the optic nerve, most people's favorite. So, I'm going to ask you, both eyes open, to read the smallest letters you can read. Very good. Now, I'm going to ask you to close one eye and do the same for me, okay? Very good. Now, can you close the other eye and do the same? Very good. Your vision seems to be very well. Very good. And so now we're going to be testing how your pupils respond to light. So I'm gonna get you to just focus on my nose, okay? I'll be using a flashlight, but don't follow the flashlight. Just my nose, okay? Very good. Very good. Your pupils are responding appropriately, and yeah, normally with cranial nerve number 2, they would do a Ishihara test to just test for color vision, but I do not have one of those, so we're going to be moving on to cranial nerves 3, 4, and 6, which are your eye muscles. And to, let me see here, to test this, I'm going to ask you to follow the tip of the pencil here and just focus right here. can see in all quadrants of gaze, which means that your eye muscles are working appropriately. Very good. Now, for the next test, I should have put this down. For the next test, we're going to be testing cranial nerve number 5. This is the trigeminal. And for this, we're going to do 2 things. But the first is I'm going to be touching you with, this is pencil. This is going to be the dull side. And this is going to be the sharp side. So I'm going to get you to close your eyes once again and just let me know whether you feel dull or sharp. Okay. Dull, very good. Sharp. Dull. Dull. And last one. Sharp. Very good. So your facial sensation seems to be very good. Now, the next test, I'm going to get you to clench your jaw. Just bite down, not too hard so you hurt yourself, but bite down fairly hard. And I'm just going to feel and palpate your jaw muscles while you clench. Okay, ready? Very good. You can relax now. Now that is it for cranial nerve number 5. So now we'll be moving on to cranial nerve number 7, which is your facial nerves. So for this, I'm just gonna get you to make a couple silly faces. So you can just follow along with me, okay? First, I'm going to get you to smile as big as you can. Very good. Now I'm going to get you to pout. Very good. And puff out your cheeks. Very good. And scrunch your face up like you're trying to make a frowny face. Very good. Oh, sorry, I'm looking. I've got a little cheat sheet here, so if you see me looking off to the side, I'm looking at my cheat sheet. Now, there's one more thing we are going to be testing with this one, and that is just if you can when you puff your cheeks out, if I can kind of press, so and I'm just gonna press on your cheeks while you puff them out, okay? Okay, ready? Very good. Now, I think that is it for cranial nerve number 7. So, we can move on to cranial nerve number 8, which is the vestibular acoustic auditory nerve. I think I wrote that down right. I hope. Now, for this one, we're just going to be conducting a simple hearing test. So I'm going to ask you to close one ear, and I'm going to whisper some words and just get you to repeat them back for me. Okay? Okay. You can start with whatever ear you like. You can go this one. Okay. Apple. Plywood. 37. Very good. Now, close your other ear and to say another 3 words, and I'll just get you to repeat them back, same as the last. Orange, tree, 22. Very good, very good. Your hearing seems to be in working order. And so with that, we're going to move on to cranial nerves 9 and 10. Now this is going to be the vagus nerve is cranial nerve number 10, and the glossopharyngeal nerve is cranial nerve number 9. So to test this, normally they would test your gag reflex, which I'm not going to do today, but we can do another test, a very classic doctory kind of test. I'm just going to ask you to stick out your tongue open wide and say ah, just like at the doctor's office, okay? And I'm just going to look with a flashlight and see if you're having the appropriate response. Okay? Say, ah. Very good. Those 2 nerves seem to be intact and working fine, although I guess we won't know about the gag reflex, but I think that's okay. Now, we can move on to 2 more. We can move on to cranial nerve number 11, which is the spinal accessory. So for this, I'm going to be touching you a little bit, but I'm going to first ask you to shrug your shoulders, and I'm just going to put my hands on your shoulders and try to resist it to see if you have some strength in these muscles. So now shrug your shoulders. Okay, very good. Now we're also going to be testing your neck movements, and for this I'm going to put my hand on one of the sides of your face, both sides eventually, and just ask you to kind of turn into my hand so I can see that you've got the appropriate muscle strength in your neck. So we'll start on this side first, and just try to turn your head. Very good. Other side. Very good. Now I'm going to do the same with up and down, okay? So I'm going to put my hand under your chin and ask you to look down, okay? And I'm just going to resist it. Look down. Very good. And same with, I'll try the best with the top of your head, but same with looking up, okay? So just look up, and I'm going to just push against your head and just see if you got the strength. Very good. You're doing great so far. There's only 1 more to go. Cranial nerve number 12, which is the hypoglossal. I think I wrote that down properly. Now for this one, we're going to be testing. It's very simple. It's just whether or not you can kind of move your tongue and if your tongue has strength or not. So for this one, just stick out your tongue. Very good. Now move your tongue to this side and the other side. And up and down. Very good. So I think that is it for this cranial nerve exam. You did very good. All your cranial nerves seem to be in well working order. And yeah, let me know how I did for my first ever ASMR video.